The listener relevance statement is a statement of why the topic is connected to or matters to the audience. If you think back to the discussion that I had about challenges and opportunities in a speech, one of the key things is being able to recognize, respond to, and engage with the audience. And the listener relevance statement allows you to make sure that you do that. You want to try to keep it fairly general in order to make sure that you appeal as broadly as possible. And one of the key things that I've noticed in speeches throughout the years is that students tend to assume that the audience is going to see the relevance of the speech. And that may not always be the case. So you always need to be able to state that listener relevance directly. With regard to listener relevance, it's something that you introduce at the start of your speech and then re-emphasize it as you go along, because the more you can establish common ground and common purpose with the audience, the stronger and more effective the speech is going to be. I've got two examples of really nice usage of listener relevance. The first is by Charmaine Gooch, who talks about global corruption. And if you watch this speech, it takes a while for her to look at listener relevance, but she actually really builds to it really well. At the 6:10 mark, she applies what she's talking about directly to the audience and talks about how the audience is involved in the global corruption problem. The other example I have is Robert F. Kennedy's mindless menace of violence speech. Now, he doesn't wait quite as long to talk about listener relevance. In fact, it starts at about the 15-second mark and goes on for about a full minute. And I think we see from this example just how powerful listener relevance can be, because he uses his listener relevance statement to link the problem of violence to just about everybody and to bring everybody into this issue that he's talking about. So if you use listener relevance really well, you can establish that common ground, engage with your audience, and then possibly work toward solutions to the problem.